The city, Lakers coming off a Hart Reeves down the lane.
His role in being able to.
This Lakers team, however, they had 20 on the road.
They really filled as John Morant to the basket.
The lane to a trailing Edey, got to the cup and
Get the ball out and push it as much.
on the baseline, fade away.
Across court, you got to put a little something on it.
Morant 83% from the.
But then once you go on the floor, when you need a bat,
Wrapping up a trip, they are one. James a three. Morant hangs, bang. Hayes lost it. Jaren on the move against Hayes. The hook. Doncic a step back three. Morant going to work one-on-one. He elevates. Bain has Hachimura turned around.
getting off to a good start here.
Morant over Reeves. Yes, Reeves. LA, the entertainment capital of the world. Sets up Morant, an open three. James. Reeves has an open three. Jackson bodies up against Hachi, now puts it on the deck. Got to the cup, laid in. Morant, a three.
For sure, Grizzlies looking for this first team tonight. He said even defensive, the speed, not just offensively, but deep.
Nice. Make the right play, the drive.
But off in. Corner. Reeves, an open three. Pippen, an open three. Banga on the guard against Vincent, who drives.
Free throw line.
Vincent, an 8-point game. Pippen behind a Stevens screen.
To knock down perimeter threes.
Goodwin, stymied, forced into a fake. First, Pippen, as he sets Vincent. A pump fake, allows Doncic. Turnaround, Doncic. Aldama drives, hangs. Aldama with a Euro step and a...
Gets inside.
Roll. Vincent will try a three.
And behind him. Utah, confidence. Such a good step back move.
He plays.
As of late, a lot of those problems.
Morant sets up Williams for three. Vincent flashes top side. Morant, yes.
Listen, you got to figure out a way to get some stops. There's
Aldama tries for three. Doncic sets up Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt, a transition. Aldama. Yeah, Vanderbilt, that's an offensive foul. Morant, an open three. Edey, Morant, Kennard, Vince Williams.
Problems is not enough physicality on the defense.
You can't have some nice line here. It's a basketball game.
James on the back down dish
to this basketball team.
An extra pass, a Gabe Vincent, and a dozen points off the bench. Down to four. Spins. Hit by Connect. Right now, a Lamar Stevens three is Williams. Nice drop off.
Step late on everything here still. But you're going to have to earn.
And James, an open three. Quality looks. Morant in traffic.
The team that wants to shoot 63s
and are surrendering that three-point line. Bain, a little off back.
And like, don't over-help on his.
Pippen. 5:36 game. Connect, leans in.
I want to say, when you get down like this before the half.
But Pippen drives, reverses, he calling for it. And goes back to the bench. Connect's minutes have been. Doncic's fadeaway. Wells for three. Bain for three. Doncic off balance. Against Doncic. Now against Hayes. Pippen for three.
What they've done, they shut the water off.
Doncic lean.
Sorry, the way that he uses his body, and
that's a big reason why.
Done a great job to get themselves back.
Against Finney-Smith on the back down. Fifth game of double fig by Bain. The turnaround, that's Morant. Challenges Edey.
The Grizzlies had gotten the game.
Foul, picks up a game.
And get really good looks.
James takes him in the lane, fades, fires. High screen, drives the dump. Advantage. Wells for three. Reeves. Wells, drive. Bain got the steal. He drives. 70 seconds remaining in the first for three. Reeves hangs, banks, no, tip over the top. James by Doncic. 13 points off the miscues and a Bain three. Doncic a three. Survival in this playoff chase.
Gives you another go-to player, another wet rim. That's what left guys open at the
fans. Some hope here. The Lakers. A Jackson three. A Bain three. Bang. James over Bain. Bain a three. Doncic 7 points in that game. Smith. Doncic into the lane.
Towards the basket.
Edey.
speed is where we want it right now. He said,
Jackson, he rises a deep. Bain, a three for the lead. A corner three by Bound. Period. Doncic drives, draws upsically. Numbers haven't changed much. Durant drives against Finney-Smith. Wells.
83% from the struggle guards, either Desmond Bain or Jalen.
Offensive. Goes to the cup.
Up to the basket and earn a trip to the free throw. Tate.
Supervisory capacity, he's here tonight. Over Pippen.
On that pull-up jumper.
Hachimura, full head of steam. Fine. Hachimura's got a clean look at it.
Nice move here.
Pippen got the step.
The Lakers to continue to have the
fly by Reeves. Scotty in the lane. And a half. Doncic in the first half. A Doncic three that got them off to a 20-point. Pocket pass. Finney-Smith, an open three. Pippen. Pointers made per game. Bain spins away from Vincent. Faces
from the field. Just
leans in, fades over Hachimura. A huff three. Doncic cutting Jackson over Finney-Smith.
A three-point deficit.
Four. Finney-Smith, a two-pointer. Dama, a Williams three.
Have been able to done. You give them credit.
Kennard and Williams. A Jaren.
Jaren's 13 coming here in this third.
Doncic pushed Jackson against James.
Still being aggressive defensively.
Famous St. Louis University Billiken. Fish, I hope that
the game. So
yes, you did. Jackson can't answer.
Good look ahead here.
Run out. Summerant against LeBron James. He brings it to Jared. Traffic. No. Offensive.
Over to win the jump ball.
Final shot of the third period. Down 5 seconds. In the lane. Hangs. It's up. Junior's in. Pippen is in for Bain. Goes to the goal to a trailing Jared.
Just saw him grab the back of his left leg.
Vincent, an extra pass. A Finney-Smith goes at Vincent. Fires.
Breeze with a body blow. Good. Doncic, you always like to say you want to have someone. He's a nice running mate to have.
Better of it. Jaren in the lane. Clears it out. Hachimura, an open three.
From the corner.
Backs him down against the double team. Finney-Smith drives on Reeves. Breaks it in. An open Finney-Smith misses. Edey offensive rebound. Pippen. James lost, but it ends up in the hands of Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith guards Jackson. Doncic.
Grizzlies did a good job screening.
5 to shoot. Faces up and hit. Hayes was pushed in the back by Doncic with a fake. Double clutch J comes up short. Edey. Reeves sets up Finney into an all-time when that happens. Jared
scoring against his Lakers team because you know the ball's going.
A step back three. Austin Reeves. Foul line jumper. Back bounce. Finds Wells.
The difference is now with Zach Edey out of the game. Backs.
Feeds Doncic up under.
Oh, nice setup there. Luka throws a
Smith. Hits the Bango under wraps for that game. Backs him down. They lead the league.
Of that caliber, it just puts you in such a...
One-on-one with Jackson Hayes.
Jackson Hayes.
3% from the line. Finney-Smith, an angle three. Not free throws the rest of the way.
Free throw line and three-point line.
Often when they hit 120 points, but pass Wells for three. 2-on-1. Wells.
2 minutes.
LeBron to dump a step back three. No.
He's got to get a stop here. You don't need a
foul to give. Reeves floats. Hit.
He's just coming to get.
Bain against James. James a double clutch three. Fly by a three. Honeycomb. And the Grizzlies will
some type of a steal.
2 games against Houston. Speed dribble, lays it in. Bain fouls for the Lakers.
What else? When you have to be able to make plays.
It'll be 6 losses in their last 5 and 29. The Grizzlies 44. The Lakers win it. They participate in their own survival in this playoff chase.
on the offensive end, just so it gives you another go-to player, another weapon to the basket to stop plays going to the rim. That's what left guys open at the
number that will give the Grizzlies fans some hope here. The Lakers. A Jackson 3, press 15 from Reeves. A Bain 3, bang. James over Bain.
Against Desmond Bain.
Bain, a 3%. Doncic. He played against the Lakers, only 7 points in that game. Screen by Finney-Smith. Doncic into the lane.
Take care of everything towards the basket.
Morant would tend to shoot. There's Edey.
To start the second half, he said the speed is where we want it right now. He said all.
James in isolation against Jackson. He rises a deep. Bain, a 3 for the lead. A flyby. A corner 3 by Edey, offensive rebound. Bain 9 points here in the period. By third quarter, shot clock down to 7. Doncic drives, draws up. Statistically, numbers haven't changed much. Morant drives against Finney-Smith. Wells to the free throw line. 83% from the strike.
For any type moves, and they're going to need one of their other guards, either Desmond Bain or Jalen.
Offensive Edey. Demora. Jackson goes to the cup.
Split the defenders, get himself to the basket, and earn a trip to the free throw.
Points per game on 59% shooting.
The players to dictate.
NBA officiating staff in a supervisory capacity. He's here tonight. Reeves over Pippen.
Away from Reeves on that pull-up jumper.
Hachimura, full head of steam. Smith. Doncic works to the baseline. Hachimura's got a clean look at it.
To knock down the corner threes. Nice move here, Pippen.
Pippen got the step.
But you don't want to leave and allow the Lakers to continue to have the rhythm.
Point look. Pippen flyby by Reeves. Scotty in the lane. He's averaging about 9.5. Doncic with 15 off the bench for the Lakers in the first half. A Doncic 3 story of the first half that got them off to a 20-point exchange with Pippen from Bain. Pocket pass. Finney-Smith, an open 3 from the three-point line. Pippen can't add 3, and they average about 13 three-pointers made per game. Bain spins away from Vincent, facing
a nice percentage themselves, 52% from the field.
Just Doncic leans in, fades over Pippen. Aldama against Hachimura. A Huff 3. Doncic cutting. Jackson over Finney-Smith.
Yeah. Back down to that 4 3-point deficit.
Grizzlies surround him. Shot clock at 4. Finney-Smith, a 2-pointer. LeBron picked up by Aldama. A Williams 3.
Run of their own. That's what the Lakers have been able to do. You give them credit.
That's simple human sense.
Jackson, Morant, Aldama, Kennard, and Williams. A Jaren Bowen.
11. Jaren's 13 coming here in this third.
Doncic push. Jackson against James.
Not picking up that 4th foul, but still being aggressive defensively.
Jordan Goodwin, the second most famous St. Louis University Billiken. Fish, I hope that
it's sure to tell you about it before the game. So
yes, you did. Jackson can't answer,
but no good. Good look ahead here.
Run out, son of a knock away, and now a run out for Morant against LeBron James. Goodwin brings it to Jared. 10 on the shot clock for James. In traffic, no offensive.
The jump ball. We hope that Jaren's able to win. The jump ball.
Grizzlies do win the tap and should have the final shot of the third period, down 5. The limit. Morant 3 seconds. In the lane, hangs, it's up. So Lamar Stevens is in, Vince Williams Jr. is in, Pippen is in for between Jackson and Bain. Morant gonna challenge Reeves, goes to the goal, to a trailing Jerry.
Grizzlies team, but unfortunately, I think I just saw him grab the back of his left leg.
James, Vincent, an extra pass, a Finney-Smith. Goes at Vincent, fires.
They're trying to gut it out as Austin Reeves with a body blow. Good
for LeBron James.
To LeBron James and Luka Doncic. You always like to say you want to have someone on the bench or just one in the game. He's a nice running mate to have.
Points. They had the better of it. Jaren in the lane. Reeves flares it out. Hachimura, an open three.
I'm talking about cannot help at the basket from the corner.
Jackson against LeBron. Backs him down against the double team. Limited him to just 8 minutes. Finney-Smith, 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Morant drives on Reeves, banks it in.
Here for this Grizzlies team.
Hard. James, an open Finney-Smith. He attacks again. He hangs, misses. Edey, offensive rebound. Hard and Vince Williams Jr. Pippen. James lost. Vince with a knockaway, but it ends up in the hands of Finney-Smith. Ties the game at 111. Finney-Smith guards Jackson. Doncic.
In that third quarter, Grizzlies did a good job screening.
Aldama backs down against Doncic. 5 to shoot, faces up and hit. Shot clock at 9 for Reeves. Hayes was pushed in the back by Reeves to keep him off the line. Doncic with a fake on the bounce against Vincent. A double clutch J comes up short. Edey. Reeves sets up Finney. Points tonight. Grizzlies 10-2 all time when that happens. Jaren.
Got to continue with the scoring against this Lakers team because you know the ball's going to.
Shot clock down to 5 for Reeves. A step back 3, Austin Reeves. Foul line jumper, back. Pippen on the bounce, finds Wells.
One of the differences now with Zach Edey out of the game. The Grizzlies in a tough position on throwbacks.
LeBron James back in the game, feeds Doncic, up, under. Lakers lead is 5.
Oh, nice setup there. Luka throws the ball, nice lob.
Wells against Finney-Smith, hits the bait. Put the Bango under wraps for that game. Backs him down. 6-10, and again, they lead the league.
LeBron James. So when you have players of that caliber, it just puts you in such a.
And 3 steals tonight. Morant one-on-one with Jackson Hayes.
Green to have a one-on-one situation with Jackson Hayes.
Morant 83% from the line. Buckle your seatbelts. Doncic off the bounce. Finney-Smith an angle 3. Not against second foul of the game, and free throws the rest of the way. 19 tonight.
Oh, the free throw line and 3-point line.
Grizzlies don't lose very often when they hit 120 points, but Aldama, extra pass. Wells for 3. Wells a step in front. A 2-on-1. Wells.
2 minutes, 2 minutes.
LeBron the dump. Morant, little in and out. A step back 3. No.
You definitely got to get a stop here. And you don't need a defensive end.
Lakers have a foul to give. Reeves floats in.
Assist. It's just come to execute to get the shots that they want to get.
Bain against James. Doncic behind his back. James a double clutch 3-possession game. Bain a flyby, a 3, honeycombing. And the Grizzlies will.
You got to come up with some level, some type of a steal.
The rest of the way. 2 games against Houston. Bain, speed dribble, lays it in. Vincent
first foul.
Bain foul of the 25 attempted free throws for the Lakers.
Three guys set the table for everyone else. Coming down the stretch in the fourth quarter, when you have to be able to make plays.
And the Grizzlies, it'll be 6 losses in their last. Get back on the winning side, go to 45-29. The Grizzlies 44 by 20, and the Mountain too big to climb. The Lakers win it. They take